Good morning, almost afternoon, everyone. We're here at the Peroxbury Civic Center for a very, very big game in this tournament. We have the Southeast Fury of New Brunswick at a $1 taking on the host Quad County Whitecaps. And it's fairly simple at this point as to what could happen depending on the outcome. The Whitecaps need to win this game in regulation. If they do, they will go to the championship game tomorrow, likely against the Metro West Force Warriors. Any other result, Fury win, and any game that or any result in overtime, whether it's a win or a loss, and that would lock the Fury into the final for tomorrow. I'd have to figure out the other permutations. If Quad County lose this in regulation, then there's still more things that can happen as far as the bronze medal game goes. But for the host team, obviously they're looking to get in the final. That's what the fans here are looking for. And this Saturday, almost afternoon. And it's a win in regulation and you're in. Marika LeBlanc starting in goal for the Fury as she's done all tournament. Looking to see who's starting for Quad. It looks like it will be Carly Landry getting her third start of the tournament. Having seen New Brunswick a few times now, very solid outfit, very good play in both zones. In the offensive zone, they really like to work the puck from the point to the hash and the wall to the midpoint for a shot, and they love to pinch. And they do a really good job of it in the O zone. They usually have cover. Very tough to break out on them. So the Fury are going to have to, the Whitecaps are going to have to either skate that puck out or use the middle of the ice to get out, because it's not going to happen up the wall. And we're about ready to drop this puck, Leon Burt, and we're off. Lagier. Little bank pass from Lloyd. Gauguin. Whitecaps now want to have it. Morel looking for an option, getting to the red, getting the puck in deep. Lagier back to receive. What will she do? Finds her partner, Lloyd. Gauguin stretching it out a little bit. Good idea, actually. McClellan gets it in deep. Lagier will retrieve again. He's got an open winger. Doesn't quite find it, though, and Morel keeps it in. Whitecaps getting a change. Battle on the wall. Guaron trying to hold it in. Gauguin can't get anywhere. Lloyd follows up. It's a breakaway pass. She finds Robichaud in all alone. And a terrific play from Morel. A stick check, and a really good stick check at that. A very necessary stick check as Robichaud was in all alone. What a play from Morel. Great pass, though, from Lloyd. Now the Whitecaps getting that change in full. Getting that puck in deep. Now Landry. Landry with a nice turn. Malay stretching. Malay has that puck under good control. She'll look to get it in deep. She can't. Cleary was there. Bourgeois, captain of the Fury. Nice pass just under the stick of Plord. Feeney on it. Gets it in deep. Plord on top of it. Out to the slot. Whitecaps had good coverage that time, protecting the house. McKinnon. She'll look to get it in deep. Can't. Puck bounces around a little bit. Morrow chips it over. Oh, we have an offside. We have an offside. Frantic action to start this game. 13-15 remaining in the first period. Great start. What a play from Morel. And I have to correct myself on the starting goaltender for the Whitecaps. It looked like it was going to be Landry, but in fact it's Tessa McKinnon. Tessa McKinnon getting her second start of the tournament. Richards. Quick up here. Fury on it. Another nice pass. They've been on the money so far. Perron. McKinnon covers. Execution's been there for the Fury to start this game. Really, it's been there all tournament. They're a slick outfit. LeBlanc is going to take this face off for the Fury. Up against the very hard-working Richards. 50-50. Oh, a nice move. Almost did it for Perron there. It's centered. Goes through a lot of bodies. Boudelier at the point. Looking to get a shot through. Again, goes through everyone. Battle on the wall. Shot towards the net. Nice try in the deflection, but it goes to the corner. Chisholm heads it up to Richards. Can't get it out. Brophy and Murphy, the defense pair for a quad here. Richards trying to lug that puck out, which is probably a good idea against this team. Chisholm looking to get it deep. Can't. Perraz there. Now Boudelaire. There's a change. Oh, very good defense, because if that play wasn't made, Fury had an opportunity there. Here's the McCachran line with McDonald. Fury skating it out. Right idea to mid-ice, but it's going to go all the way. It is going to make it all the way to Tessa McKinnon's goal, and she will have to cover up. Looks like it might be an icing, but lands right on the goaltender. 11:55 remaining here in the first period, no score. McFadden on the draw here for the Fury against McCachran. Clean win for the Whitecaps. McCachran. They'll look to lug it out here. Sponigal on this line with McDonald and McCachran. McFadden. Dwyer with the puck. Dwyer goes D to Morel. That didn't quite connect, and Gauguin's on the puck. Gauguin, Robichaud, McFadden, the top line for the Fury. Dangerous every time they're on the ice. D. Lloyd. What will she do? Looks to shoot. Off. That was going wide anyway, but it's off McKinnon's glove. McFadden looking to shield here from Dwyer, and she does. Gets it behind the net to Robichaud. Out front, Morel is there. Sponigal picks it up now. Sponigal looking to get that puck out. No, Legier's going to be on it. Morel now finding a little bit of space for the Whitecaps as the Fury are changing. Legier, nice pass, just didn't quite connect. Right idea though, and that will go for an icing. Malay couldn't quite pick that puck up. Two really good teams here doing battle. 10:54 remaining here in this first period. Face-off will be to the left of Marinka LeBlanc. Help there from the Whitecaps, but it ends up going to the Fury. Malay. Back pressure there from Kenny. They try to work it up the wall. McKinnon. Defended there by Jenna Beaton. Morrow off the rush. Staying onside. Now she elects to go in deep behind the net. Kenny. Can she get it out front? She can. Loose puck just off the side of the net. It ended up going away from the slot. Morrow digging that puck, and now they'll look to change. Very disciplined change. Bourgeois. The Fury, I like the way they stretch out their breakout point. A little bit higher, closer to the blue line. Makes it easier to get out of the zone. Floored. What a move. Two moves. A third. Just couldn't quite handle it. Under pressure now. McClellan couldn't quite handle the breakout pass from Murphy. Quick shot. A one-time shot from Floored. And McKinnon stands up on the blocker. That's a really nice play. One-time shot. You don't see many of those at the AAA U13 level. And we're going to have a penalty now. I have to say, I think that was a penalty. Looked like she just used a little too much force with the body. That would be number 9, Annabelle Landry, going to get an interference call. Puck had gone by her, and she used a little bit more than body position. So power play coming up for Quad Counties. Very big power play with 9:31 left in this first period. Face off to the left of LeBlanc. McCachran on the draw for the Whitecaps. It's one clean to the strong side. Morel to hold. Battle on the wall. McCachran. Puck is loose. Puck is still loose behind the net. Sponigal. Good jump there by, it looks like Boudelaire. She gets it all the way down the ice. It's actually, yeah, it is Boudelaire. Morel start the breakout for the Whitecaps. LeBlanc a chase. Wide, right on the tape. Here comes McDonald. Yesterday's player of the game last night for the Whitecaps. McCachran looking to get a shot. Blocked. Another shot from McDonald. Blocked. Boudelaire with the right idea. Couldn't get it out though, Morel. Down low to Sponigal. Sponigal behind the net. Trying to get it out front. No go. Boudeliers all over it. Now McCackert tries to stuff it. No. Two paddle saves there from LeBlanc. Couple of opportunities in close. Dwaron to her partner Morel. Morel, will she shoot? She will. It's blocked by Daniel. Puck's in deep. Daniel on it again. This time she does a real smart job of corralling that puck before she dumped it down the ice. 45 seconds left in the power play. Both teams changing units. Morrow working it up the wall. McClellan battling there with Legier. Lloyd to track back. Under 30 seconds remaining. Lloyd has space. She finds it all the way down the ice. Cleary will be first back. McKinnon leaves it there for Cleary for the breakout. Cleary rings it around to Beaton. Beaton does have a little bit of time now. She gets it up stretch, but a good step by Lloyd on Morrow. No icing. Not with the step up there from the D. Fans felt that was icing. Shot on goal. LeBlanc puts it to the side. McClellan battling with Legier. It's going to be Morrow coming out from behind the net. She'll look to shoot out front. That is cleared. Cleared by the Fury all the way down. The penalty is over. That puck ended up going on net, so no icing. Cleary reverses to her partner Beaton. Beaton's on her backhand. Tough play coming up here. And indeed, picked off by Robichaud. Robichaud will look to center. She's really good in the corners. McFadgen protecting the puck. Looking for some help. Two Whitecaps in, though, for support. They dig it out. Help now coming from Gauguin. Gauguin on the backhand. Tipped away by Beaton. Landry looking to get it on net. McKinnon did not see that to the last second and managed to steer it to the corner. Landry again looking for her partner. No, good look off. Now she takes a slap shot. Off the pad. Rebound. Cleared out. Some panic in the Whitecap zone. Puck shot down the ice, and that will drift for an icing. Landry getting that puck on net, and that makes a difference. That one went off the pad of McKinnon, out into the slot, but it was cleared, and cleared for an icing. 6:25 here remaining in period one. No score in this big game between the Fury and the Whitecaps. Ford to take the face-off against Richards. Richards has won. Defense pair of Murphy and Brophy. Richards is going to skate it out, and that's what this team needs today from her. McClellan over the line on the attack. Lots of numbers back for the Fury. She gives it back to Chisholm. Chisholm to McClellan. Half chance here. McClellan turns smartly to Chisholm. And again back behind the net. Can they work it out front? McClellan does work it out front. Shot from the point. It all the way through, but a really good job of boxing out by the Fury. Bourgeois looking after Richards. They're going to allow a little bit of body contact around the net. Defense has to have that. Hoping my voice stays with me here on day 3 of this tournament. Face off to the right of LeBlanc. McCackern on it. She wins it clean. McDonald. Sponigal on top of it. Waugh gets it up to Daniel. Daniel with a move, but good back pressure there for McDonald. Got McDonald up to Morel. All right, folks, we're back here for period 2. Teams changing ends, and we'll play on a rough sheet of ice. We'll have a flood after this period. Puck is dropped. Lazier to collect to her partner. Nicely done to Lloyd. Lloyd looking to work it up. She does. She finds McFadgen. His number 1 line here for the Fury is out. Up against what I would say would be the number 1 line for the Whitecaps, at least from a checking standpoint. Dwaron. Puck's out front to Robichaud. Morel battling hard. Can she get it out? Nope. McFadgen with a little stick lift. Battling on Dwaron. Really good battle there on the wall. Turned over. Short space 2-on-1 here now coming up. But again, a really, really good play from Richards to keep them away from the net. Lazier down. McFadgen on it. Turns it over. McClellan to Chisholm. Chisholm looking for ice. Great gap there from Lloyd, and she steps up, forces the dump in. Lazier the retrieve. She's got a wing open, stretching, and she gets it there to Robichaud. 1 touch to McFadgen. Really good hockey. McFadgen finds the shooting lane, and a big save from McKinnon. That was more than a half chance. That was a really, really good opportunity. Great breakout, right from the back to the front. McFadgen finding an opportunity right around the hash. Gets her shot away, but McKinnon stands up, makes the save, and holds it face off to her left. 50-50 puck. Mallet. Cleary defending. McCackern. She's cut. Her ice is cut. McDonald working that puck along. Between the legs, gets it out into the neutral zone. Bourgeois. Looking for an option, a little bit too far for everyone. That looks like it will be an icing. And it is. 13:31 remaining here in period number 2. Still no score in this very crucial game here in this round robin. The Atlantic AAA U13 Female Hockey Championships. Morrow to take the draw for the Whitecaps against Florida. Tries to go forward. Mallet there to collect. They're coming out with some speed. Mallet dishes to Feeney. Feeney looking to shoot. She does. That's deflected to the corner by McKinnon. Brophy. Brophy looking for her partner Murphy. Finds her, but it went between the legs and out to the corner. Morrow up the wall. Gets it out to center ice. That will do. Not going to go for an icing. Doesn't have enough on it. Bourgeois to collect. Whitecaps changing. Bourgeois makes a move. She's picked off by McClellan. McClellan protecting that puck. Dishes it, but it's only to Feeney, who turns back up ice. Nicely done to Mallet. Mallet makes a little move, gets the zone, looks to get a shot. She does off the side of the net and behind. Brophy. Can she get it to Chisholm? Chisholm on it. She's under pressure. Chisholm gets it out to the neutral zone. Fury completing the change. Boudelier. Boudelier, nice partner pass. To Waugh. Waugh quick up to Daniel. Attack is on here. Daniel. Puck deflected in behind the net. Feeney looks to center. Richards on it. Brophy. Heavy forecheck here. Once again from the Fury. LeBlanc works it to Perron. Whitecaps trying to work that puck out. Really difficult to do. The Fury hold that strong side so well. Puck behind the net now. Daniel. Murphy on her. We're trying to work it out front. Murphy leaning on her. Really good D. Great battling here. This is a really good shift. Shot towards the net. It's wide. McClellan to get on it. Gets it out to center ice, but no further. Puck's back in, but they got to tag up for the tag up offside. Richards now making a move, making 2 moves. She's got some ice. Richards driving wide. She'll get by Boudelier, but only behind the net. Centers it. Nobody there. Right idea though. Morel. In from Chisholm. D to D, nicely done. Looking up ice for an option. Can she find one? Boudelier stops on it. Backhand to Waugh. Waugh looking. What does she have? She had her option at mid-ice. Missed LeBlanc, but it tips off Perron sticking into the corner. No icing. Dwaron on it. Dwaron's got some space. She'll look to carry now. No options up ice. Dwaron. Looking to go all the way. Tracked by Robichaud. Good step up there. Lloyd. Help from McFadgen. Sponigal on it. McFadgen manages to get that puck and take it out to the corner. McFadgen turning. Over to Lloyd. She's got a little bit of space, and she makes a really nice pass to Robichaud. We have a 2-on-2 here. Robichaud's got a little bit of space somewhere else. She shoots. Save from McKinnon. Rebound. Pushed right back into McKinnon. McKinnon standing tall once again, keeping that puck out. 10:35 here remaining in period number 2. No score yet in this critical round-robin game. In case you missed it, the Whitecaps need a regulation win to get to tomorrow's final. Fury need any other result, and they'll be there themselves. Legier. Looking to get the puck in deep. Stumble there from Robichaud. Gauguin. Pinch from Lloyd coming. Lloyd wraps it around. McFadden. Out front, she tries. Good job, though, there from Beaton. Keeping it out. Legier to shoot. Clear lane that time. McKinnon covers. Good job boxing out on the Whitecap D. Clear lane for McKinnon to see that puck. Whitecaps will elect to get a change. Fury smartly staying with their number 1 line. Morrow now. The Morrow line here for the Whitecaps to take this face-off. Loose puck. Recovered by the Whitecaps. Beaton wraps it around her partner Cleary. Cleary takes it. Goes D to D again to Beaton. Can she get her turned up ice? She can. This time a good stretch from McKinnon. Getting to a better spot to get that puck tipped out. But they're not. Now they finally are able to work it. Kenny chips it. Is it going to go too far? Lloyd on the chase. No. Icing's waved off. McKinnon. Morrow. Swept away by McFadden. This is a long shift now for this McFadden line. You wouldn't want to get hemmed in their zone. They are able to get it out to the neutral zone. Murphy. Murphy turns. Looking for help. Forecheck from Gauguin. Robichaud. They're all still out here. That line now looking to change. Chisholm looking to work it up the wall, but Robichaud is there. Hits a skate. Wasn't too many there. They hadn't completed the change. That's a half chance. Shot from McFadden goes up over the top of the goal. She had a lot on that. Chisholm chasing Legier. Legier shoulder checking. Goes up the strong side, covered there by McClellan. McClellan gives chase. Partner to Bourgeois. She'll look nice play to the mid-ice. Smart breakout. Plourd's got room. She's got speed. She's on the backhand. Can she make a play? Tries to go across ice. Feeney. A really good look from Plourd. Just didn't quite come off, but she can skate and protect that puck. Battle there, no call. Murphy looking to keep battling. Plourd, she's strong. Feeney working it to the goal. The Plourd shot. They score. They score. That was coming. Plourd, Feeney doing great work, leaning on that defense, getting the puck to the net. Couldn't get the first one by McKinnon, but there was more black sweaters there than there were white ones, and they get the rebound and put it in. Big opening goal here with 8:29 to play in this second period for the Fury. The Plourd line getting it done. Goal credited right now to number 7, Annabelle Mallet. Looking like it comes from Plourd, and I think Feeney should get an assist on that too if she didn't. Guaron now looking to hold that puck in. Nicely done there by Mallet. McDonald to cover. She's been doing some great defensive work from her left wing. Mallet. Guaron now. No, it's McCacker, sorry, the captain of the Whitecaps. Looking to get by Landry. Landry once again, she's hard to beat. Bourgeois. Guaron. Sponigal. Gets it out front. There's more than a half chance. Sponigal to the backhand of McCacker. And she got a lot on that backhand. LeBlanc had to be sharp on that short side. That was a tough play McCacker made there to corral that puck and get lots on that backhand. Face off to the right of LeBlanc. 7:46 remaining here in period 2. Face off won by the Fury. Boudelier. Under heavy pressure, goes back up the strong side. Pinch from Guaron. Perron there on the wall. Trying to work it out front. Unable to do so. Morel collecting here for the Whitecaps. Up the strong side. Richards has some space. What can she make of it? Looking to shoot. Off the stick of the Fury D and almost in the net. Morel to hold the line. That'll be tipped out to center ice. Cover there from Beaton. Body starting to fly now. The intensity ramping up even further. Beaton finds her partner Morel. Morel up to mid-ice. Just out of the reach of McKinnon. Puck goes in deep. Waugh to collect. Looks like we will have an icing call. I believe that is an icing call. I didn't see the arm go up, but we will have an icing. Face off and come back to the left of McKinnon with 6:58 remaining here in period number 2. Great crowd on hand for this game, cheering on the host Whitecaps. We have McFadgen's line back out against Richards. Puck wasn't won, straight through, off the chest. A really good opportunity off the face-off, off the chest of McKinnon. Whitecaps able to work it out. Bourgeois finding some space, weaving in over the line to her backhand, to the corner. Can she center? She does. Whitecaps are there. Puck back on net off the pad of McKinnon. Richards able to clear. Richards now working on the wall, battling with Gauguin. 2-on-2 on the wall. Puck's not loose. Referee yelling for them to clear it, move it. It is Gauguin, fights her way out. Continues to fight her way out. Tries to get a backhand. Puck is loose. Richards on it. Robichaud all over it though. Will not let the Whitecaps get out. They are hemmed in now. Gauguin getting it back. McClellan's on it though. She'll get it out to center. She'll get the red. She'll get it in deep. Smart play. Get that change. Fresh troops on the ice. Bourgeois back to collect. She goes hard off the wall. Nice bank to Robichaud. Robichaud up to Mallet. Murphy on it. Mallet giving her trouble. Centering that puck to Feeney. Quick shot goes wide. Sponigal looking to get it. Good pinch from Floyd. Sorry, that's Lloyd. Number 5. Legier. Worked out by Sponigal. She gets it, chips it in. Legier to cover. Legier winding around behind her net. Who can she find? Tries to go up the wall. She's able to get Feeney. There's a 3-on-2 if they notice it. Feeney here to Mallet. Mallet to Plourde. Shoots it wide off the side of the net. Really good attack though. Combo passing play. Plourde just going wide on that shot. I think McKinnon had that short side. Puck worked out only to Legier. Legier to the wall. Feeney, good battle on there with McDonald. Legier to her partner. Collected there by Lloyd, looking for her outlet. Finds it. Can they get the blue? That would have been offside, turned over. Retrieved again, Legier. Quick up. Space now for Perron. What will she do? Look to shoot. It's blocked. Brophy and Murphy had that. They were together. No room there to get a shot through. Brophy, nice turn. Good turn away from the forechecker. Now looking for an option. Can't find one. Turns again. She does have one. It's Morrow this time. Morrow locks it out to McCackern. McCackern getting it in deep. Not all the way though. Boudelier there. Boudelier to Daniel. Daniel looking to find space. She does. Pass to Perron. Onside. Perron looking to shoot. That puck goes wide to the corner. Morrow. Good battle there. Good battle in the corner. And we are going to get a penalty. We've got a cross-check. Leon Burt calling a cross-check with 4 minutes left here in period number 2. 1-0 for the Fury, leading the host Whitecaps. Looking to see who's got the penalty. We do know it's a cross-check. It looks like it's to Robichaud. Nope, Daniel. Number 10, Annabelle Daniel. Taking a 2-minute cross-check in the O-zone. Face-off will come all the way back down to the left of LeBlanc. Claude County's really needing something on this power play. McClellan, little body feint, gets it up top. Duaron over to Morel. Morel, not much space in there to get a shot through. LeBlanc blocks it. Morel on it. She needs help. Not going to get it. Here's Perron. Perron gets it out to the red, into the blue. Yes, she's got some space. Pucks to the corner. Duaron can't get away from Perron. Really good work there from Perron. Chisholm turning away, looking for support. Boudelier. Out front. Whitecaps unable to get possession and get a breakout. LeBlanc and Perrin doing a terrific job. There's a battle. Morel gets it up to McClellan. Good penalty killing. Pressure up over the top. Breakout pass now. Chisholm's going to find some space. She gets the ozone. Can she get set up? Really good defense, as the Fury have done all weekend so far. They are tough. Can't get that pass through. McFadden all the way down. Under a minute to go here in this power play. Puck sits for Morel under heavy pressure from Robichaud. Reverses that puck to Dwaron. Dwaron's at the end of a long shift. Tries to work it up. It gets out to center ice for McCachran. It's a 2-on-2. McCachran on her offside. Swings it to the middle. She shoots. LeBlanc with a big save. Smart move by McCachran to find mid-ice with her right shot coming from the left. LeBlanc managed to make the glove save and hold it. 37 seconds left in this power play. 2:37 remaining in period number 2. Ice is now very heavy. McCachran on the faceoff against McFadden. 50-50. Loose puck. Bourgeois looking to clear. She does. Past the skate of Cleary. Beaten over to cover. Beaton collects. Looking to go behind her net to set up. Gauguin's not interested in letting her set up. Sponiger. Can she move it? She can't. Back pressure's too heavy. Morrow. Again under pressure. Landry stepping up, as she's been doing all game. Not giving any space to the Whitecaps. Power play about to expire here. And it does. Under 2 minutes to play here in period number 2. Back to even strength. McCachran finding some space. There is a short 3-on-2 if they can make it happen. McCachran looking, can't find anyone. Sponigal. Landry, shot here. Great deflection by Bourgeois. Opportunity there for the Whitecaps, but Bourgeois got her stick on that puck and deflected it away. Sponigal still on it. Centers. Only Landry there. Landry looking for Daniel. Finds her. Quickly covered off by Beaton. Gap control very good on both sides. Bourgeois. Daniel. Loose puck. Mallet looking to shoot. No space, but she does get it on. Weak shot, though, lands right to McKinnon's paddle. She'll cover for a face-off. 1:22 remaining here in period number 2. Face-off to the right of McKinnon. Both teams getting a line change in. The Ford line, who scored earlier on the ice. Ford wins that draw clean to Legier. Legier with a little look. Love the way she looks off and then goes back down. Trying to center it out front. Feeney. Loose puck. Brophy. Only as far as Lloyd. Lloyd looking for good defense, though, by Murphy on Ford. Allows McClellan to collect, but good over-the-top coverage by Mallet. Chance here for Ford. She shoots. Just goes wide. Really good opportunity there for Ford in the slot. You're having to work hard with Brophy. Good stick battle. No call. And we're going to call both. So, looked like there wasn't going to be a call. Really good stick battle. Wouldn't have been upset if they had to let it go. It looked like it was just stick on stick. And we are going to get, well, that's an interesting call. I don't know if I've ever seen 2 holding the stick calls on the same 2 players. They both got holding the stick. Holding each other's stick, I guess. Yeah, okay. Let's see who's got it. Looks like it's Murphy on defense for the Flora Murphy on defense for the Whitecaps. I'll have to bring you the. In any case, it's going to be even strength, 5-on-5. Face off to LeBlanc. Rogier tracking. Lloyd on it. 40 seconds left here. Lloyd. Farwell. Dwaron. Can't get anywhere. That will probably be an icing from Daniel as it goes all the way down, and it is. She needed another foot to get to that red line. Penalty for the Fury went to Annabelle Daniel. Annabelle Daniel collected the, well, looks like they're changing the line scoring here. I'll bring it to you when I get it. Face off here, scramble puck, collected. Looking to work it out. She does. LeBlanc, nice short pass to Perrin. Perrin hard on it, but Dwaron is there. Dwaron rings it around to Morel. Morel looking to collect. What can she do? Works it up. It's McDonald. McDonald looking to get that puck out. She does, but not past Agier. Agier doesn't give up her spot. Over to Sponiver. Lloyd working it up. That will end period number 2. So, 1-0 here for the Fury at a Bucktouche. New Brunswick, if the result holds, they will go to tomorrow's final. Quad County Whitecaps, they need 2 goals in the 3rd period and not giving any up if they're going to advance to tomorrow's final. It looks like there's a conversation happening between the coach of the Fury and head official Leon Burt. Not sure what the conversation is, but there is one. Coach Brent McCachran of the Whitecaps is also looking to see what is happening. I'm sure he's interested in what they're discussing. And all amounts to nothing. So we'll take a break here and bring you live action in the 3rd period from the Port Hawkesbury Civic Center. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Port Hawkesbury Civic Center for a crucial third period here as the Southeastern Female Hockey Association Fury look to hold this 1-0 lead and advance to tomorrow's final. Quad County Whitecaps needing to score 2 in regulation here in this third period and not give any up if they hope to advance to tomorrow's final. Officials now taking the ice. Fresh sheet for this 15-minute stop time third period. We still have coincidental penalties. We have Murphy for Quad County Whitecaps in the box, as well as Lily Ford. They still have 1 minute and 14 left to serve or more, depending on the stoppage. It's the number 1 unit for the Fury, McFadgen, with Gauguin Robichaud up against the number 1 unit for the Whitecaps. Allie Chisholm on left, Gracie McClellan on right, Winters at center, Richard, sorry. On defense, Dwaron and Morel. And we are off. DDD, Bourgeois, quick up, Gauguin. Good step up from Dwaron. These teams both really hold their blue lines well. Morel finds McClellan. She'll look to get it in. Chooses not to. She stick handles in. She's good. Onside. Dwaron to McClellan. Nicely played. To the slot. Just couldn't find Richards there. Swept away. Good decision by Dwaron to back off there. That would have been trouble. McFadgen looking to get it in. She does. Morel to collect. Heavy pressure from Robichaud. Richards. She finds some space. She can skate when she gets that space. She'll look to work it by, but wow. All of the New Brunswick defense can skate and keep a good gap. It's just so hard to beat off the rush. They stay together. Very smart. Gauguin. Wide to Robichaud. Robichaud head up. Tries to get it in. She cannot. McDonald's there. Change for the Whitecaps. They've got the McCackern line on now with McDonald. Battle on the at the corner blue. Taken by Watt. D to Boudelier. Boudelier looking. Surveying her options. Gets it up to Perron, who protects that puck smartly. She's defended by Cleary. Perron to the corner with Cleary. Battle ensues there. Daniel collects. Short side play. Really good look there. Smart play from behind the net to the short side, but Beaton was there as well for the Whitecaps. She didn't cheat, stayed in her position, was able to clear the puck away. Beaton now, a little chip pass, and it worked. We've got McDonald. It's a 3-on-1 if they can find it. No, well defended by Boudelier. Shot, pad save, and covered. I think McCackern was well within her rights to take that shot. Have a swipe, the puck was loose. Definitely an opportunity there as they work the puck to the front of the net. McCackern got a rebound, but LeBlanc was there to make the save and cover. 13:09 left in period number 3. Face off to the left of LeBlanc. Puck is down. Waugh looking for her partner. Boudelier. Kenny's going to get on it for the Whitecaps. Kenny, Morrow. Morrow behind the net. She's got a little bit of space looking for Kenny. Kenny, Perron comes down from her position. Try to chip it out as LeBlanc. They're able to get it out. Probably will be an icing. And it is. Fresh sheet of ice here. The puck's going to travel. Icing there with 12:48 left to go in this third period. Face-off will come back down to the right of LeBlanc. Whitecaps looking to score, and then they'll look to score again. But you got to start with 1. Richards on to take this face-off against Flord. 50-50 puck. Battle on the wall. Lloyd. Nothing to find there. Plord looking to help. It's Legier. Legier. Too many bodies on the strong side. So she smartly turns away. Turns again. No, nothing but trouble there. Good stick. Here we go. We've got an opportunity here now. It's Plord. Dwaron to cover. Dwaron got over. That was a 2-on-1, but Dwaron just took it away. Great stick. Some really good defensive plays from the Whitecaps here as well. Now we are going to get a penalty. It looks like this will be the Furies. They're taking another penalty. Looks like Fleur. Head contact, and it is. Number 18, Lily Fleur, 2 minutes for head contact. Whitecaps to their third power play of the game. Penalty killing for the Fury so far has been outstanding. McCaffrey to take. Puck gets down the ice smartly from Lazier. Good clear. And they put some great up ice pressure on to the Fury. They don't give you any rest. Stretch pass. Gets it up to Morrow. Lazier's there. Lily gets it in deep. There are just not many lanes. Great angling, great skating, working in tandems. Very difficult to get by this Fury breakout. Stretch pass. Again, Lazier steps up. This time Morrow. McCaffrey. Covered by McFadgen. McFadgen will look for ice. She finds it all the way down. 1:15 remaining here in this power play. So far the Whitecaps unable to get the ozone. Morrell looking to skate out. Pretty fortunate not to get an up ice trip there was Gauguin. That could have been trouble. Sponigal to the front. McCaffrey drives it towards the net. Loose puck at the side. Gets it up to Morrell. A little bit of space up top here now for Morrell. Can she get it through? She can, but it's wide. Dwyer on now. No, that's Murphy. Looking to pinch down on her backhand side. That's an offside. Just offside. 43 seconds remaining here in this power play. 10:56 remaining in period 3. Whitecaps looking to get another unit on the ice. Try to establish some offensive zone pressure. Fury will just not have it. Richards, Chisholm, McClellan, Murphy, Brophy. Here's McClellan. Gets it back to the point. Brophy. Loose puck. Can they get on it? They can. McClellan protecting it from Feeney. Gets it into Chisholm. Chisholm. She's got a little bit of room. Turns off. There it is. Cross crease pass. Just misses. And that'll be dumped down the ice by Gauguin. Best opportunity that power play by far. Just missing. Murphy going wide. Finds Chisholm. Not able to get any further than Bourgeois. Bourgeois turns and fires. Brophy. Richards on it. Chisholm. Power play over. 0 for 3 now, the Whitecaps. Fury doing terrific penalty killing. In deep to McClellan. They'll look to change. Retrieval from Landry. Landry. Weaving. Finding space. Goes up the strong side. Gets it out to the neutral zone. It's Murphy. Murphy. Little bit too long. We've got a one-on-one with a chance to shoot. And McKinnon. She plays very deep in her net, but she's got great size. And she takes a lot of that net. She was able to handle that shot. Important save here to keep this game to 1-0. Now we'll see what the Fury can do in the ozone off this face-off. McCaffrey against LeBlanc. Tries to go forward with it. D to D. Cleary. Trying to break out. They do. It's off McDonald's stick. Once again, though, good cover. It's Waugh. Good turn. Up the wall. Handled by Perron. Right idea, but just behind. McCaffrey looking for space. She's got some. Can she drive wide? She can. She's got a 2-on-1. She puts it to the net. Off the pad. Now a 1-on-1 the other way. It's Plord. Plord with the move. She's in all alone. She shoots. Big save from McKinnon. Terrific move by Plord. McKinnon deep in her net. Off the shoulder. Keeping this game to 1-0. Richards picking that puck off. Finding a little space. Can she get a shot? She can. They score. Richards gets a lucky deflection. LeBlanc was going push to her blocker side. A wild deflection off the defense shin pad. And she just couldn't get back. A freaky goal out of nowhere. That ties it. And now we have everything to play for. 1-1 here with 8:52 remaining in the third period. Whitecaps needing one more goal And to not give one up, of course. Now, we have another breakaway. It's Bloor. Dwyer under cover. Dwyer on covering. Could have been 2 penalties there, 1 each. They let them both go. Richards unassisted is the goal. Morrell looking to get out of the zone. Puck out to center ice. Chisholm just couldn't get by the body position of Lloyd. Fair there. No penalty. Lloyd. Good pass. Couldn't get collected by Plur. Plur looks to change. Dwyer on. Into traffic. Malay. Malay. Shot on. Off the pad. Opportunity there. Puck is loose. McKinnon. Morrow. Trying to work it out. Morrow. She's got space. 2-on-2 now with Kenny. Can she work it by? Nope. Nobody gets by Legier. Just doesn't happen. Feeney. Looking to get the puck deep, but that's on the wrong side of center. That will be an icing call. Well, out of nowhere, a goal for the Whitecaps against the run of play. 7:36 remaining here in the third period. We've got a 1-all game. Face off to the left of LeBlanc. McCacken to take against McFadden. 50-50. Murphy couldn't quite hold that line. Like it would be an offside, but no touch. Nice pass to Gauguin. Gauguin at the corner blue. What will she do? Get it in deep. Smartly gets it in deep. Murphy to chase. Murphy's on it. Cut off by Gauguin. McCacken. Not fair enough. Robichaud. Gauguin. Gauguin getting it out front. McFadden couldn't find it. Now Sponigal. Sponigal trying to get it out. No way. Robichaud keeps that puck alive. This line really makes it tough on you. McFadden, Gauguin, Robichaud. In the trip there. Puck knocked down. Sponigal. There's a 3-on-2 if they can make it. McDonald carrying in on her backhand, drops it, but nobody's there. Luckily, McCacken now finds it first. McCacken towards the net. Puck slashed away there by McFadden. It'll be Dwyer on to retrieve. They're looking to make a change, or at least a half change. Dwyer on. She stops behind the net. Gets it up to Morrow. Morrow back to Dwyer on. Dwyer on. Up to Richards. Richards with a little bit of space, but not a lot. So hard to get through the Fury jerseys there. Perron with a nice turn. Perron skating and working as she's done all game. Gets the line, onside. Turns it over though. Quick up Whitecaps, they maintain possession. McClellan gets the red. Looking to weave her way by. Boudelier's there. Good play from Beaton to keep it alive. Stick check there from Morrow to the corner. Waugh chasing. Waugh wins that battle, gets it out. Now we've got a 1-on-1. Beaton will be hard to beat with that long stick. Daniel on it. Beaton there. Daniel stays on it. Can she work it out front? She tries to. Nearly gets it there. Loose puck. Whitecaps retrieve. McClellan gets it to Richards. Cut off though. 3 Fury jerseys there. Waugh able to work it up. A little bit of space now. Nice move from Feeney. Dishes. Can't they make it happen? No. Some desperation D there. Really neat looking play. Wrapping around. Can't get there. Just a really good play from Cleary. Just not giving up. Not giving up on that battle. Not letting them get out front. Lloyd. Lloyd's got time. Finds an opening. Feeney under the stick. Morrell. To Sponigal. Holds that puck in. Now Legier takes it out. We are offside. They tag up. Turned over. Sponigal yells from the crowd for a penalty. Not coming here. Late in this tie game, late in the third period, not happening. Turnover. McCacken. McCacken's got space. She's in all alone. Just a stick check. A very late, important stick check. just did not allow McCachran to get all that she wanted to on that shot. She still got a shot off. LeBlanc had to make that save, but just enough of a stick check to keep McCachran from getting everything she wanted on that. McCachran a little frustrated. Now looking to get the face off here against Fluid. 4:27 left in period 3. McCachran back to the point. Good turn from Murphy to get it deep. Sponigal rings around Legier. Legier, lots of patience she has. Battle behind the net. Lloyd down front to McDonald. It's still loose. They score! They could not find the puck, and the Whitecaps score. Battle behind the net, turned over in front. Fury could not find it. And the Whitecaps find the loose puck and bat it in. Wow, has this game turned? Out of nowhere, this game has turned. Now, with 4:08 remaining in the third period, the Whitecaps have what they need to advance to tomorrow's final. They need to win this game in regulation. The Fury will now have to tie this game up or better if they want to advance. 4 minutes left. Quick up. Gauguin to Robichaud. Taken by Dwaron. Dwaron works at the center. Leading the rush. Looking to get it in deep. She does. McFadden around to Gauguin. McClellan on it. To Chisholm. Out front. Richards. Loose puck. Can they find it? McClellan. Back to the point. Dwaron. Can she get it through? She can. But to LeBlanc makes the save through a lot of bodies. And it looks like we have a penalty of some sort here. Head contact. We've got a head contact penalty. Coming to number 11, Naomi Go... If that's right, it's Gauguin. Naomi Gauguin getting a head contact penalty. Whitecaps to the power play, their fourth of the game, 0 for 3 so far. 3:35 remaining here in the third period. Sponigal to the net. LeBlanc steers it away. Held on to by McFadden. McFadden short-handed, working her way up. Beaten with her long stick, holds it, puck's on goal. Swiped away by McDonald. Shot towards the net. Towards the net again. Off a skate. Cleared out of trouble. Even short-handed, the Fury are dangerous. In fact, they're probably more dangerous even when they're short-handed. McDonald rings it around, but only as far as Bourgeois. Bourgeois looks to get it on, and she does. Wide, though. That was a high shot that drifted wide. Again, the Fury working it down low. Trouble. Whitecaps, all their bodies down low. You would not know this was a power play. Landry with a slap shot, blocked. Now the Whitecaps get into center ice. Sponigal, can she work it in? Bourgeois. Bourgeois not having any of that. Bourgeois turns. Turned over. Sponigal's got a chance. Can she get a shot? Nope, Bourgeois stick check. Looking for McDonald, can't find her. Puck held in though by Brophy. Brophy towards the net, blocked. A tired McFadden now. Can she work it out? McCachran. Brophy, bad change here. Brophy looking to get a shot. She does. Right into the chest protector of LeBlanc. Good goalkeeping from LeBlanc though. Good goalkeeping. Out of off the line, not much to shoot at. Brophy with a good shot though. We have 35 seconds left in the power play. 2:09 remaining in the game. You have to believe that once this power play is over, the Fury are going to have to pull their goaltender. So we will have a photo finish here. Puck dumped out. No icing, of course, with the power play. Morel back to collect. Morel. Power play with only 15 seconds left. Richards looking for space. Can't find any. Shot coming towards goal. McKinnon on her line and makes the save and holds, taking no chances. 8 seconds left in this very entertaining game of hockey here in the round robin. Big crowd witnessing a heck of a game, and it's all to play for with 1:42 left here in this third period. Face off to the right of McKinnon. Daniel. Little break from Morel from defense, leading the rush. She gets by Waugh. She gets by. No penalty there, and I think that's fair. Then she kind of fell. Working the puck low. It's McClellan now on it. What can she do? Power play is over. Spinning, turning, looking to get it out front. She does. It bounces off a defender. We've got a breakaway. We've got a breakaway from Daniel. Can Dwaron get back? She can. Dwaron, a turn from Daniel. It's no Grant. Save from McKinnon. Another chance. Feeney. Wild scramble. A breakaway out of nowhere. Goaltender looking to come out. That's going to be an icing. I would say we're going to have a timeout here. Very likely off this icing, a timeout and an opportunity for the Furies to go 6-on-5. Let's see what happens. And Leon Burt is signaling timeout for the Fury. Well. This has played out as the Whitecaps were hoping it would play out, getting 2 goals in the third, not giving anyone any up. The Fury now forced to pull their goaltender. If they can get a tie this game up, they will go to the final tomorrow, which is why they have to, even though they're in second place right now, this result would put them to third, sending the Whitecaps to tomorrow's final. Instructions being given now to both teams. I'm only seeing 5 skaters come out here right now for the Fury. Now Robichaud comes out with the extra attacker. Net empty, 57.9 seconds left. Face off to the left of McKinnon. Huge face off coming here. Huge face off. McCackern against McFadden. One to the wall. Nobody there. The Fury had nobody on the wall. Strangely. Made it easy for the Whitecaps. Loose puck. Go again. Met by Morel. Gets through it. Works it to the slot. McCackern's on it. Puck to the corner. Morel. She'll look to eat some time in the corner. 35 seconds to go here in period 3. Big scrum in the corner. Big scrum. Rugby scrum. Can't get that puck loose. Finally, Doucette has no choice but to blow the whistle. 6-7 bodies in the corner. Could not see the puck. 30.4 seconds remaining here in this third period. Face off to the right now of McKinnon as she blesses herself. McCackern to take this key face off against LeBlanc. Out for the draw. LeBlanc wins it clean. Back to the point, to the corner. Dwaron on it. What can she do? She's trying to hold it. That's not going to fly. Too many bodies there. Can they work it out? They can't. New Brunswick. Whitecaps work it out. We've got McCackern against Bourgeois. Puck goes all the way to the corner. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left in this game. What can the Fury do? Dwaron keeps it in. Whitecaps get it to center. McFadden. 2 seconds remaining. That's going to do it, folks. The Whitecaps are going to the final. What a game. What a game. 2-1 win for the hosts, sending them to tomorrow's final against Halifax. They got the exact result they needed. Trailing 1-0 going to the third period. Scoring 2 goals in the third to win the game. Wow. That will set up a tremendous final here in front of what should be a great crowd. Great crowd today here, folks. Well, my voice is pretty well gone. We'll stay with you now for players of the game, and then we'll set the table for what's to come.
I think it is Halifax.
Players of the game now coming up.
MVP for the Fury goes to number 18, Lily Floyd.
Lily Floyd. What a tournament she's had so far. So strong. well-deserved player of the game.
And MVP for your Whitecaps in net for today's game.
Tessa McKinnon, what surprise that she's getting player of the game. But you have to say she made some key saves. Keeping the game to 1-0. There was an opportunity there for the Fury to stretch the lead. They couldn't do it. And McKinnon getting the plaudits from her teammates. An excited Whitecaps team with a big win here in front of the home crowd. Coming up now, we have a 4 o'clock game that will decide. No, sorry, 3 o'clock game that will decide who will be in the bronze medal game. Newfoundland looking to get in. They'll need a result against the Halifax West Force Warriors, who are already into tomorrow's championship. So, still all to be decided for between Newfoundland and PEI. As I'm looking at the standings now, the New Brunswick Fury should be fine. They should be in the bronze medal tomorrow. It's coming down to Newfoundland and PEI. Newfoundland basically need to win this game in regulation. Anyway, signing off. Chat later.